Check it out. It's the split tree. Here's another one close up. It's the multiple trees together section. I had to stop because all these cars in front of me stopped. Still got snow up on the 10th of May. Oh cool, let's film ourselves driving through. This guy will let me go. Okay, so the part where they split the road in two, so they didn't have to cut one of the pretty trees down. Driving up Sequoia. 6,000 feet elevation. Well, yeah, 6,100 feet. And I was at sea level like 10 miles ago. Looks like these trees grow in threes. Like those three right there grown at perfect intervals from each other. Let's go over to the visitor center. So, I guess it's 80 feet up to here, the Sequoia. Sequoias don't get thinner as they get taller. They stay thick the whole way up. And other conifers get thinner as they get taller, as you can see. This one, for example. Sequoias aren't the only trees up here. They're just the big daddy ones. Here I'm at the base of a sequoia. It's a big tree, it's a lot bigger than I am. It'd be cool to climb it with ice axe and crampons like it's ice climbing. Oh look, it's another van. Here we'll film it as I go farther away from it. Big tree. Here we are here. California is composed of a big valley with huge ass mountains on the eastern side, like a big wall. So you have to drive, oops, I just destroyed this thing. So you have to drive either over the north side or the south side. And then you have some coastal mountains as well. And LA is just out of the thing there, and there's San Fran. So there's a polluted day and there's a clear day. Luckily we're here on a relatively clear day. So the coastal ranges, it's not quite clear enough to see the coastal ranges, but they're going to be on the other side. Even on a clear day it's hard to see the coastal ranges because this. So anyways, let's look at the view. So we're at 6,000, hold on, exactly we are at 6,160 feet, right? And that valley, for example, that valley down below yonder, down the way there, or this valley, down zoomed in here is only at 0 feet, so we have come up in the world. We really have gone places, you know. Really gives you a sense of accomplishment as a person when you drive up here. And then there's chipmunks all over the place. Like this little guy, that's what the Indians used to eat. Hey there, chipmunk. Yeah. Yeah, you know you're cute. Totally, aren't you? Totally. You looking for your lizard? I saw a lizard climb underneath the way back yonder. In case you're dying of thirst, you can drink the water out of these. So that's what the Indians probably did. And there's this lake. I think I filmed the lake on my way up. Down there. Had a marina in there with a bunch of boats. I'll include that on the map. So not every tree in here is a sequoia. There's only sequoia section. That is a sequoia right there. I can tell because of the size of its trunk. But not every tree here is a sequoia, like this one. You can see how this one tapers up as it gets higher, so it's not a sequoia. Okay, onward we go. Car going through the narrow section of the road. Driving through Sequoia. This will make a great bike ride. Maybe one day when I'm an old man, I'll get some young whippersnapper to do it with me. Just looking down at sea level. There must have been a fire here at some point from all the darkness that you see about the trees. Driving through Sequoia, through the narrow big trees. Check it out. This is what the Indians used to have water slides on. Body water slides. That's Sequoia National Park. There's a big sequoia tree right in the road. They had to build the roads around the sequoia trees. You can see how big it is next to a car. It just keeps going up and up and up and up and up. And there's some more down in here. This thing must be 100, 200 feet high. Because it starts down there. And it doesn't end until it gets way up there. There's a little baby sequoia. Check it out. Here's a fallen sequoia that you can walk through. So let's do that. Let's walk through the fallen sequoia. Ooh, I should have made it a little bit higher though. So they've got empty. This is where the heart goes, I guess. And you see how it grows out from the inside. Wow. Wow, look how big that one was. Holy Lord God. This is bigger than any of the ones that I've seen alive. Jesus Christ almighty. Or maybe they just seem bigger when they're falling down, but damn. There it is, the largest tree on Earth. Not the tallest, not the thickest, but the one with the biggest maths.
Yeah, this is the only way down to the cars.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Get up here. Okay.
And here she belongs. It's not that much bigger than any of the other ones. Doesn't look bigger than the fallen one. Biggest tree in the whole world. Nasty, dude. And there's the one that fell us. I'll film the roots after. Oh my God, look at that one. That's General Sherman's brother. Look at the size of that thing that comes off the side of it. How mystical. Ooh. Vibration. And then you have that big one. Nasty. Oh, and let's look at the root of that one. This is the thickest trunk in the whole wide world. Doesn't look bigger than, actually looks smaller than that other trunk that I was around, but maybe it's not. Nasty. Check it out, dude. 3 sequoias. 2 twins and then like a Siamese twin. Man, that would be trippy to be like way up at the top of that sucker, dude. Like living on those thick branches, build a house up there or something. A little hut. And you have, this stuff is edible by the way. So if you're starving to death, just chomp on that and you're good to go. Dude, I'm silly. That wasn't the Sherman tree. The one in the distance was the freaking Sherman tree. The one where I go, oh my God, look at the size of that one. That That was the freaking Sherman tree. That was just where you could see the whole thing. Okay, so here's the Sherman tree. The biggest tree on earth. And it is big. Oh my God. Like that branch, just that branch coming off of it is the size of a huge tree. Like that branch is a huge tree. Like 275 feet high, 130 feet around. This would be, you'd be in a separate world when you were up there. Completely different world. Oh yeah, this is definitely bigger than that other tree. Yep. I thought that was the Sherman tree. And I was like, what? It's not bigger than any other trees. Silly me. Yeah, so this is the biggest tree in the world. The Sherman tree. And you can see the that like branch. It's like a dead branch with moss growing off of it. Look at the size of that. It's like a giant tree growing off of a gigantic tree. Crazy. And you got some other twin trees over there. Here it is next to some people. Oh, there's a giant tree off in the distance. Oh wow. Yeah, this tree does not disappoint in size. Definitely. Sherman tree. So this is probably the branch that fell off of it. Well, nobody was around. I want to show you something. This tree is 1,385 tons, okay? Now look at the size of the tree. Okay. Now the stones at Baalbek, Lebanon, the temple, that are stacked on top of each other perfectly and brought in from miles away. There's a whole bunch of them. Well, those are 1,200 tons. So, just to let you know. Here's where we get to walk between two trees. Pretend that we're elves. We're tree elves. Walking between the two trees. Somebody started a fire in this. That wasn't nice. Oh, we can touch it. This is what it looks like. The bark looks really interesting. It's really like shiny and smooth. They're just godly trees. There's really no bark that you can break off. It's just a smooth tree, man. Cheat out, the girl's taking a picture of me. People are really interested in me a lot of the time.